Oh, shotgun blast.
And welcome to another episode of Reboot Robots R&R Collectibles.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Carlos Charlie and here with another figure review, and this time it's my first figure from 3A, and this figure looks gorgeous. This is the Doom Marine from Doom 2016. Now, if you play first-person shooters, you have to know about Doom. Doom is one of my favorite games I've ever played. It was one of the first-person shooters when it came out back in, back in 1993, which was made by John Carmack, right in the heels of Wolfenstein. And Doom was just one of those first-person shooters. It was one of my first violent first-person shooters as a kid. I remember having the 3.25-inch discs running from coming home from high school, installing it on my PC, 46 PC. Oh my goodness, these were crazy times. But I remember loving this game. There was, like I said, there was Doom. There was Doom 2, Hell on Earth. Doom 3, which was a reboot of the original, and then there was Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil. Then there was Doom 4, which is simply Doom 2016, which is the second reboot of the series. And now what we have here is Doom, my first, I think it's the only Doom figure out there. This one is, of course, the Doom Marine, like I said, and also pre-orders were in September 29th, 2016, and this is just coming out. These came out in February of this year, of 2018. So I'm very stoked to have this figure. And right now, yeah, let's check it out. So first you can see here on the box, it's Doom, as you can see. And here you have some sort of weird little, I don't know if it's like a little pentagram or witchcraft, I don't know what this is, but I know this is the sarcophagus of the actual Doom Marine in the game. So if you want to take a quick look at it, see right there's some weird little scriptures, or supposedly in this new Doom, you're this guy called the Doom Slayer. They found this sarcophagus in, well, let me go back a few steps. First of all, there's a base in Mars, and there's an energy crisis on Earth, so what this scientific team does is they're siphoning energy from hell. And of course, I don't think that's a good idea when you deal things from hell. I'm not talking about actual dimension of hell. So as they do that, they unleash hell on Mars, and eventually it's going to go on Earth. But they find this tomb right here, and this tomb holds a guy called the Doom Slayer, which is pretty much, they unleash him onto the demons, and he creates havoc. He kills all kinds of demons and monsters, whatnot. So before I start talking more, here's Doom, Bethesda ID software, or id software, and 3A. Doom, the Doom Marine, 1/6 scale collectible figurine. Awesome. See Bethesda there, the developers of id or ID, and then 3A that made the figure. So very cool. Let's get a closer look at that. If you want to. Right there. Very cool. Not bad. Alright, here's more of the sarcophagus right there. Here we go. Okay, so let's open this sarcophagus and see what kind of badass is in here. So, bam, right there's the Doom Marine, and he looks awesome, but of course there's too much glare, you can't really see what he is. This fell out of the cover. It's a Doom instruction manual. Like the fact that's only one-page instruction manual, my kind of manual. And you can see there something about straps that could be loosened. Wrinkles right here in the actual suit, meaning that you'll see no joints. So it's like some sort of figure inside a rubber suit, in other words, an articulated mold or figure inside a rubber suit, which we'll check out in a second. And also interchangeable hands, not bad. And also wrinkles around the crotch area. Might want to see a doctor for that. Never mind. So, but yeah, so let's take a closer look. Actually, one more thing, just very quick. Inside of the actual cover, you see this symbol, which is actually marked on his helmet when you pick up the Predator suit during the game. So that's probably a little, Easter egg or something. Don't know what the symbol means though, or at least not yet. Okay, here he is, straight out of his sarcophagus. It's the Doom Marine and the Doom Slayer, and let me say, he looks gorgeous. I mean, there's so much detail on this character. I love the colors that they use, even the shadings. You can actually see the metal, the scrapes of metal that are on his armor plates. I love the military green, or the olive green that they use, which is definitely something from the game. So that looks very cool. You can see the levels of detail on here. Look at that. All the it looks like moving parts from the actual suit of the Marine. Look at that. It looks incredible. The only thing is that when I took him out the box, I figured it would have some weight on him. Not the fact that because it's expensive and needs to be heavy, but just the detail of the actual metal parts looks like he's going to be heavy, but he's not. It's a very light figure because it's pretty much like a rubber suit, which is they use that in order to hide the joints, which makes it look way more realistic. Which I'm all for, because I'm not gonna take this guy to the sandbox and play with them and throw him around with my GI Joes, which I don't even do that. But this figure is for display purposes. He's not something that you'd move around a lot or throw around, or none of that stuff. So he's for display purposes only, which I agree, which is totally awesome. And on that note, let's take a closer look on his details. Okay, so you can see right here, he's a very light character, and when I meant the rubber suit, you can actually see the rubber right there, the rubber squeaking. Even the pads kind of look like they're they're not part of the suit. They're kind of out there, which gives it realism once you move the hands and everything else. Looks like he has what's it? They sound like it's ratchet joints, pretty much. Can you hear that? So it can actually stay in place whenever you move them up or down. And also here has elbow articulation right there. You see how it bends right there, like the actual articulated figure is inside the suit just to hide the actual joints. Very cool. You see it right there. Sometimes only when they do this, sometimes the articulation gets in the way, like you can see there, and then it kind of goes down a bit because of the actual rubber suit that it has. But I mean, like I said, I'm going to pose them very lightly. I'm not going to put them in some sort of dramatic ass pose or anything. So that's pretty much it right there. And you can see his back. It's pretty cool. And I guess he stores ammunition here or whatnot. So that's not bad. And also his helmet. If I probably shed some light, I think you can see a face in there if you actually put the light good enough. Not sure, but cool enough anyways. And here's his waist swivel right there. He has an ab crunch, type of ab crunch. So I think he's on a ballpoint in here on his waist. I'm not sure, so good enough. Also here's, yeah, you could definitely hear the ratchet right there, the ratchet guns right there. You could do the splits. You could kick that far, not bad. And also he has, feels like he has double jointed knees, but the suit can only go so far. So you can see right there, you can see where it actually bends right there too. So very cool. You can see his big stomping boots right there. Very cool, I like that. He also has an ankle joint, and I think he has ankle pivot. Look at that, not bad. I do like the fact that how this kind of moves out too. So look at that, how it kind of goes up. Very cool. So that's pretty much the suit so far. And he can look, well, he could look up a bit, not bad, and he could kind of look down. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to put him in much of a dramatic pose. Probably just left and right. So all right. So let's take a look at his accessories. See what it comes with. Okay, first let's take a look at his interchangeable hands, and he has 6 sets of hands. Well, that's not including the 2 hands he has right now, but let's take a look at these, and let's see. You could definitely see that's very good detail. It seems like each finger can be like articulate, but it's not. So I'm suggesting this is the gun wielding hand right here. Very cool. And this could be the open hand, or the one that holds the shotgun, or the other weapons that I'm about to show you right now. So very cool. This is not bad. You can see like a ball joint in there you put in there. So very cool. Liking it. How about this one? This is like another gun one right here with the finger trigger. Very cool. Leave that right there. Let's take a look at the other set of hands. Definitely a gun holding trigger or some sort of weapon holding hand. I do love the metal shine it has on there. Look at that. Nice. Very nice. Also an open hand, probably to hold like the shotgun or the end of the barrel. Very cool. Also here seems like another open hand of some sort, so cool. Alright, now let's take a look at the weapons that these hands will be using. Okay, here's 1 out of 3 weapons. It's the military grade shotgun. Looks very cool. It looks like it's made out of resin, so it has sturdiness to it. And you can actually see the detail on there, the scrape of the metal right there, so you actually see like the paint job off of it coming off. Very nice detail. I'm loving that. Looks like it has a cool little gunmetal on there as well. Looks like the gun has actual usage, so that's very cool. See right there. Shotgun shells come out. So very nice. I use this weapon a lot in the game. And let's take a look at the next one. Oh, and also another one of my favorites, it's the double barrel shotgun. It's an old-fashioned gun, but it gets the job done. This looks awesome. I do love the metal sheen it has on there. Also has the metal scrapes on here like it's been used. Like I said, it's old-fashioned, and I remember when this gun came out on Doom 2 at first, and it was a strong weapon at close range, long range not so much, but man, this is pretty much the weapon that I would use the most. So it looks very cool, very well detailed. Even the parts look wooden, the wooden parts in the back, and also on the hilt right there. Very nice. I'll probably have him hold this. Now, last but not least, we have the plasma rifle right here. It's a pretty strong rifle. The thing is, there's like automatic blue light of fireballs, I guess, but it shoots at a rapid succession. It's a great weapon, very strong, very powerful. Love it. I love the detail here. It looks like it's dirty, like it's been used. Also the gunmetal, you see the gun right there being scraped. Very cool. I love the details on this, and like I said, it has like a resin type of feel to it. You can see right there the detail of the gun. Look at that, even the wires, even the actual name, caution right there. They use very good detail, and I really appreciate that from 3A. You can see right there the UAC, is that what it says right there? Yep, UAC, even the serial number on there. Excellent job, man. Very cool. Huge gun. So I'm between the shotgun or this. I wonder which one he'll hold. Also, one more thing, there was also a special edition that came out with the chainsaw, and in order to get that one you had to go through the Bethesda website in order to get that, and it was only a limited quantity and I was unable to get that. I'm so sad. The chainsaw looks so freaking awesome. I would rather have him put that on instead of any other weapon, but unfortunately I got these weapons, which well, no, not unfortunately, it's pretty cool actually. So yeah, nice. Okay, now there he is again. I changed his hands and also put a weapon on him, and I mean, I do love the fact that they did do the rubber suit part, because you can't see the joints, because it looks like a statue. It looks like a posable statue with the amount of detail that it has. And what I'm worried about, well, hopefully that does not happen, is that if the wrinkles, like if I leave it wrinkled for a long time, like if it will, you know, stain or crack the rubber, which I do doubt, because it looks like it's very high quality stuff. So as long as I keep them, you know, safe in the case, no dust or, you know, any high, low temperatures, whatever, this figure should be fine, and I'm extremely excited about it. And here he is next to the special edition, or the video game collector's edition of the statue of the Remnant statue, which is which scales, well, not exactly to them, but they do look cool together. Okay, and here he is next to a 6-inch Marvel Legends, so you get the idea on how big this guy is. Oh, shotgun blast. Okay, now here's the plasma rifle. I noticed the guns are kind of hard to put on his hands, because his hands are like, you know, they're very rubber, they don't hold onto it well. But it depends on what hands you use, you can pull it off, which is fine. So that's like the only pretty much the gripe on that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked the video, and I'd like to give thanks to 3A, id, and Bethesda for making this game and this figure possible. So thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you in my next video. Live long, game on, and peace out.